everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn Chapter 1 Science, which is Nutrition in Plants by NCERT Class 7th. So without wasting any more time, let us begin. So let us have a look at the content of this video. So the content of this video includes what is photosynthesis, what are nutrients, some modes of nutrition in plants, parasitic plants, insectivorous plants, and as well as Saprotrophs. So let us begin. So first of all, let us tell that what is photosynthesis. So the answer to that is photosynthesis is a process by which phototrophs convert light energy into chemical energy and which is later used to fuel cellular activities. As you can see that first of all the light comes to a leaf, and first of all a light of sun and then carbon dioxide plus water comes to the leaf, then it leaves carbohydrates and oxygen. The chemical energy is stored in the form of sugars which are created from water and carbon dioxide. So this line tells us that the chemical energy which is made by leaves are stored in the form of sugars which are then created from water and carbon dioxide. As you can see, carbon dioxide, water and light enter, then it leaves carbohydrates and oxygen in the form of sugars. As you can see, carbon dioxide comes in and oxygen comes out. Now let's move on to mode of nutrition in plants. Plants make their own food in the presence of sunlight and hence they are autotrophs. Some plants make their food on their own, means some plants have the ability to make the food on their own because they have chlorophyll, and that helps them in doing of photosynthesis. And these type of plants are known as autotrophs. Plants convert sunlight into chemical energy. See, there is some sunlight energy that is converted into chemical energy by plants. They use carbon dioxide, water, sunlight to make their own food in the presence of chlorophyll. As I told you that every plant which is green has chlorophyll in it, and it has the ability to make their food on its own, and it is known as autotrophs. Now let's move on to nutrients. So what are nutrients? The process of utilizing nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, etc. to generate energy is called nutrition. See, if we eat food and if we digest it and we generate energy in our body, then it is known as nutrition. And this process utilizes nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats and etc. and etc. There are so many like this. And nutrients help living organisms in the following way. So now let's check out in how many ways nutrients help living organisms. But before that, first let's check out this image. See, this is the healthy food chart. If you will have green vegetables and other colorful vegetables like onion, tomato and brinjal and red capsicum and red chili and mango and tomato like these, then it is nice for you. And then you should also have whole grains like pulses, breads, wheat, chapati And we should also have fruits like apple, banana, mango, pomegranate, orange, kiwi, strawberry, blackberry, blueberry, and we should also have calcium rich foods in our meal, which are like tofu and milk and curd and spinach. And we should also have legumes like pulses and butter and bread, and also in legumes tofu comes. Now let's move on to the ways in which nutrients help living organisms. Nutrients help living organisms to build our body. Means we can build our body if we will have nutrients to grow, so that we can grow. To repair the damaged part of the body, if we have any injury or any minor injury or any major injury, then we should have nutrients to repair it. And also to provide energy to carry out life processes. We will also get energy if we will eat nutrients to carry out life processes. Now let's move on to other modes of nutrition in plants. Other modes of nutrition of plants. So first of all, this is parasitic plants. Parasitic plants may or may not have chlorophyll because they are parasites and they depend on the host's body. Plants like the mistletoe have green leaves and make some of their own food and take only water and minerals from the host plant through specially developed roots which secure the parasite to the host and grow into host stem. This is one of the parasitic plant. Its name is angiosperm plant. In Hindi it is known as avrat biji. The next parasitic plant is mistletoe plant, which is known as banda in Hindi. The third parasitic plant in our list is kaskata plant, which is known as amarbel in Hindi. Now let's move on to insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants are photosynthetic plants living in nutrition poor environments that lack insufficient nitrogen. So the insectivorous plants are photosynthetic plants, which means they have photosynthesis powers, but they live in poor environments like where there is lack of nitrogen. And then they evolved to supplement themselves by trapping and eating animal flesh like that of insects. Then they evolved and they had to trap and eat animal flesh like that of insects. That is why they are known as carnivorous plants. So the first carnivorous plant in our list is Venus flytrap. The insectivorous plants are also known as carnivorous plants. So Venus flytrap is known as Venus flytrap only in Hindi. The next insectivorous plant in our list is dangerous smile, which is known as khatarnak muskan in Hindi. Then the third insectivorous plant in our list is pitcher plant, which is known as ghat parini in Hindi. Now let's move on to saprotrophs. Saprophytes are living organisms that obtain their nutrition either directly from dead organic matter or indirectly by fungi. So these are the living organisms that obtain their nutrition, means their food and all, by either dead organic matter like the animals which are dead or that, or by fungi. You may know fungi. Like, for example, include fungi like mushrooms and bacteria like lactobacillus. So the first saprotroph plant in our list is Indian pipe, which is known as Bhartiya Pipe Sanyantra in Hindi. The next saprotrophic plant in our list is Lorhiza orchids. This is a difficult word to pronounce, but you may learn it. And it is also known as Lorhiza orchid in Hindi. The next plant comes in our list is mushroom. It is known as mushroom only in Hindi or kukurmutta. That's all for this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel and don't forget to leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.